So my constant experience with objectivists is that they dismiss me right away. They think I'm all wrong about Ayn Rand. They laugh me off. They directly tell me I stopped reading after or I stopped listening after. This is constantly my experience. Now, I can't give a full proof against Rand in less than 3 sentences. My experience is they don't understand objectivism itself. So my challenge to you is to refute me with exact quotes from Ayn Rand. Not what you think, not what you think a rational person would think. I'm always lectured by objectivists of what rationality is. I'm told to reread Rand. I'm given objectivist talking points. So I am willing to listen to what Ayn Rand had to say. They never point me in an exact place. Typically, it's a podcast from Leonard Peikoff somewhere. So that's my challenge to you, is give me exact quotes. Now, I'm going to give you my literally one-page worth that describes my challenge to Ayn Rand. It's literally 1 page in a printed 6x9-inch book. Then I'm going to give you a couple things that you can refute. Are you ready? My challenge to objectivists is to check your assumptions about human nature itself. We are not born with a blank slate. Both our emotional mechanism and cognitive mechanism come with a lot of pre-wired and damn important stuff. Attempting to overwrite the emotional mechanism with a new programming is an incredibly serious thing that leads to emotional repression and interpersonal abuse. Declaring that the cognitive mind is blank shuts down further inquiry into the enormous topics of life, human nature, and consciousness itself, such as the much more formidable Jungian psychology. Ayn Rand has an incredibly pessimistic view of human nature. Her entire objectivist ethics starts off by asking, is ethics the province of whims or reason? She says that in the Objectivist Ethics, the article. Those silly whims of yours are put on a back burner. Your emotions, according to Rand, in their natural state, can lead you all wrong. They can be nihilistic or sadistic. Again, read the Objectivist Ethics. This could lead to mayhem and dictatorship. That's her exact argument in the Objectivist Ethics. You, as such, must go in and program, Rand's word, your emotional mechanism. You tell your emotions what to do for you, what should make you happy, sad, fearful, etc. Rand's explicit definition of reason is that you use your cognitive mind for all decisions you make, not those silly emotions or intuition. Yes, it is emotional repression in every way possible. My deeper challenge to objectivists is to check your definition of reason. This is where everything gets stuck, as objectivists believe Rand's definition of reason simply means study to come to truth. Use your senses and your logic. Objectivists then go on to buy everything Rand said, which dives into how happiness, emotions, and the subconscious itself operate, i.e., offers an entire psychology, hook, line, and sinker. Rand sells you on reason by offering trains, industrialization, seeming science, and progress. But Rand's actual, explicit, bastardized definition of reason was that the cognitive mind should be in control for all decisions. The mind should dominate the heart. And this is not reason. Rand, a fiction writer, then unforgivably sets her abysmal view of human nature in stone by codifying it into an ethics. This creates moral bias, the main accusation against objectivism in this book. When a person has decided that an idea is tied to morality and their own survival, it is nearly impossible to sway them from it. This is what moral bias is. The challenge is to Rand's objectivist ethics, the all-encompassing rational ethics she puts on a person to be employed all waking hours of the day for all decisions one makes. It is unnecessary and destructive. Now that's my 1-page challenge to Ayn Rand. I can't put all the quotes from her in 1 page. I have to have an entire website or an entire book to do that. Objectivists see that and they immediately dismiss me. They think I don't understand objectivists. So yes, here's my meta challenge to my challenge. Objectivists get to about what I just said, yes, after one page, and stop reading. They think I am wrong, that Rand says we are born without good emotional instincts, or that emotional repression is built right into objectivism. They just laugh me off as wrong. They typically point to Rand's fiction, her fiction, as proof against my accusations. So here's my challenge to you, objectivists, before you leave. Refute me with exact quotations from Ayn Rand. Objectivists always tell me I don't understand Rand. They tell me to go reread Rand or Peikoff. I'm constantly sent back to objectivist re-education camp. They don't acknowledge my points. They just override me with objectivist talking points. I am, for instance, lectured that subconscious integration produces emotions. This is a direct quote from someone, as if it's obvious fact. I am told that any rational person would see that emotions do play a role in life, but cannot produce conclusions, which was not Rand's view. That is not what she was saying. Rand, they say, never said to not listen to your emotions. Okay. Contained in my book will be an enormous number of exact quotes from Rand that prove my points. I cannot provide a full proof of any of this in 30 seconds. But I will be your malleable student once again. Take me back to what Rand said. Prove or identify any or all of the following. Number 1, show me, or yourself mostly, where Ayn Rand said one should indeed listen to their authentic emotions. Number 2, outline for me, for yourself, Rand's views on emotions. What does she mean that we program our emotional mechanism? How do we do that? Prove the following quote from Rand as objectively true as per human nature. If you achieve that which is good by a rational standard of value, it will necessarily make you happy. True happiness is offered in objectivism. Prove any of Rand's views on emotions. Here are some of them. That emotions are derivative of your conscious or subconscious values. Nothing pre-wired, nothing authentic. They are a product of your ideas. That the subconscious will drive you before you drive it. That's an exact quote from Rand, which you would have to read my actual website to find, or read Rand again yourself. Or that your subconscious is a merciless recorder of all the good and vile deeds you have done in your life. Bonus, final one. Bonus, if you dive into alternative views, that happiness is primary, naturally given, not secondary, achieved. Investigate Jungian psychology, which roundly rejects blank slate theory and argues we are born with images and archetypes in our mind. I'm not looking for your ideas or thoughts. I'm looking for exact quotes from Ayn Rand. So yes, I'll shoot the bull about objectivism all day long. Give me the exact quotes. Where are they? Not your views. Not explaining that Rand said this and she's right. Give me exact quotes from Rand that say anything that you're saying that Rand said. And then I guess second to that would be, is it true? If you achieve something by a rational standard, does it automatically make you happy? Because lots of scientific evidence out there suggests it does not. My website is Ex-Objectivist.com. Thanks for watching.